This was like bananas, as you say. When I got that message, I was like, oh my gosh. And I didn't even know what I was doing. I was like just winging it off the few things, but Jesus did the rest. But it was like, wow. My name is Ashley Cook. I am in Highlands, Texas. First of all, why I wanted to do some sessions with you is because I have done inner healing and I've done deliverance before. That's been done on me, but not in this way, not from the clinical perspective and not in the way that you do it. And I wanted I wanted to get to the bottom of things that I hadn't been through many deliverances and inner healing, and there were still issues, still there, because okay, from what, and I totally understood what you taught me. Not everything is a demon, and sometimes we need to look at ourselves in the way that we think, and sometimes that needs to be changed in order to heal. And I learned, and so I'm excited for more sessions because I'm learning a lot of things that once I learned them, the pieces of the puzzle fell into place. Like, okay, now I understand.
What was your experience like taking the God therapy certification course? What was your experience like?
It was a lot of fun. It was eye-opening, um, and a lot of light bulb moments. Things started to make sense. But I got to do a practice session on this person that called me that we're going to share about today that I was not expecting that practice. And it was, I think, into the second week when we had just started. So that's when it was, okay, you're going to practice whether you're ready or not. One morning, I want to say this was about like 4 weeks ago, just second week into our training with you. Like we hadn't really got into the deeper parts of it. And so um I seen my message come across on Messenger, and I happened to see the first line of the message, and she was like, I'm having an anxiety attack. I can't breathe, my heart's racing. Can you pray for me? So immediately I called her and she answered the phone. And she just said, I need you to pray for me. I need you to pray for me. I can't breathe. I'm having an anxiety attack. My heart's racing. And she said, I'm dealing with severe depression. I've broken both my feet. I'm laid up. I haven't been out my house and I'm having a really hard time. I started praying and then I said, well, first of all, I want you to take a deep breath and picture Jesus. Right? I'm thinking, okay, God. So I can hear her on the other side of the phone. And so I said, so what, do you see him? Is he with you? And she said, yes. I said, well, what is he doing? He's hugging me. And so at that point, I'm thinking, well, I can't go back to a trauma. She's already having a panic attack, anxiety. But I was like, okay. And then immediately I just heard the Holy Spirit say, ask her about a happy memory. Ask her about the happiest memory that she has. And now I want you to just take a deep breath, and I want you to just see Jesus right there with you. And I couldn't see her reaction or anything. And she just started crying, and she was crying, and she's like, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. He's right here with me. And then she started laughing and laughing like a joyous laugh. And and then I just stopped talking. And I could tell she was having an encounter, and she was just laughing and happy tears. And then I just let her just laugh, cry, let her go through all the emotions that she was going through. And then I got an instant vision, and Jesus was at the end of her bed where she was lying. Now I can't see anything that's going on. She's on the phone. And he was massaging her feet. And he said I said, okay, her name. And then I said, Jesus is massaging your feet right now. He's giving you a foot massage. And then she started giggling and laughing again. And he said, while I'm massaging your feet, I'm knitting the bones back together. I'm healing your feet. And her whole disposition was different, right?
Yeah.
And so we hung up, And then she sent me several testimonies after that about how happy she felt. Her family said that she looked like 20 years younger. And then I didn't really think anything more of it until yesterday morning. I got a message from her telling me that she went for her follow-up appointment at the orthopedic surgeon. And he said, okay, I'm not sure what happened, but first you came to me with 2 broken feet, and I felt really sad for you. This is what the doctor was telling her. And then you're coming back to me today, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with you. Your bones are healed, they're knit together. And I don't know, I didn't expect this to happen. I didn't expect your bones to heal like this. So you must have some very strong bones. And so she just told him about the puffy clouds and Jesus. And I don't know what he said, oh, well, that's great. But that's Jesus. So, yep, that just blew me away about how Jesus he just wants to heal us. He doesn't want us to hurt, right?
So what you did was you took her into a freedom encounter.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's that's
Wow.
that's that's one of the most powerful components of God therapy. It's when they have freedom encounters with Jesus. Yeah, it's inner healing, deliverance, refilling,
Hmm.
therapy, and freedom encounters. So
Wow.
there's 5 components to God therapy. Yeah, so when you took her into a freedom encounter, that's when Jesus took over.
Yes.
So
Yep.
all you're doing is just kind of you're observing,
Hmm.
and Jesus just takes over and does all the work. And
Yes.
that's what's so exciting, because you never know what he's doing, but you can see it on the people's face, so so what happened was you actually took her directly into a freedom encounter.
Oh, wow.
And then Jesus just took over, and he actually, not only did he heal her emotional and psychological pain, but he actually healed her physically.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I've I've
Wow.
I've witnessed that. But it's interesting how you were new to it, you were new to the training, and you was just like, hey, take a deep breath, close your eyes, and
You,
then
Jesus. And then he just did the rest. The
yep,
Holy Spirit did the rest. So
yeah,
that that just really built my faith as well, in that it's not about us.
yeah,
We are not part of the equation. We're just here as vessels to facilitate Jesus doing what only he can do.
awesome.
And even when I didn't know what I was doing, yes, look what happens. Thank you for just for your patience. And I know we were a very demanding group, and you were very patient and answered all the questions. And I'm just looking forward to more sessions, and I'm going to direct people your way, because it truly is a way of getting to the root of the problem, and you're not just dealing with the symptoms and the behaviors and just casting out demons. You're getting rid of what gave them legal right in the first place, which is the most important thing.